Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto. I thought I'd just take the liberty of recording you a video walkthrough of our 2024 Mazda. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really good. We can thank Utah weather for a little bit of rain on it. So thanks for that. That's awesome. But I'm not seeing any kind of rock chips or anything up in the front, which is good because right here is where it normally is. So starting off with a 10 out of 10, but let's start going around, see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires on here are in great condition. You got loads of life left in those. So I'm not super surprised with the lower miles, but still double check. Looks like you have a very small scratch right in there, so it's not catching my finger. So honestly, you could probably just buff it out, but nonetheless, good to know, good to know. We have a small scuff right in there. That's not actually not quite a rock chip, just a scuff. Actually, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Then you got the roof rack on there, always a pleasure. We're always grateful for that. We like those. So I'm just popping the trunk with the key fob up here. And then you have the all-weather tech floor mats, as well as the third row, second row, and on and on and on. It's good stuff up there. We'll close it with the button on here. Heck yeah. Looks like got a little bit of a scuff right there as well. I don't know if it'll come up on the video very well, but very small stuff as well. But again, always good to know. Transparency is our friend. Cool. Well, as far as the exterior goes, really minor stuff. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. So looking good. Let's hop in the interior and see what we can find in there real quick. All right, so first things first, let's turn on the car. All right, so we have 3 warning lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is correct. The second is the parking brake, which is also correct. And the last was that there's nobody sitting in the third row, but it went off because obviously there's nobody in the third row. So that's pretty cool. Mileage is actually at 24 even, so that's super cool. It was at 23,999 when I pulled it up front here, and so I just rolled it over to 24. So sorry for taking that adventure from you. But other than that, everything up here looks super solid. So as far as interior features go, you have quite a few of them. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. So down here, you're going to have the auto vehicle hold. Your audio is already on very quietly, so let's turn that up. Nice. You actually got really good speakers in here. So you got the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto up there, as well as most of your features to just kind of toggle everything down here. So you got the downhill, and then you're also going to have your drive mode right here. So sport, normal, off-road. So that's fun. Good control right there. Over here is where you're going to have a couple other bells and whistles. You're also going to have your, oh my gosh, the paddle shifters. My brain just turned off there for a second. You got paddle shifters up here, and then you have heated seats down here, and on and on. So the infotainment center is where you're going to have most of your, this is what most people are here for. It's kind of a party. So you have maps up there. I'm just toggling it down here with this little knob. You can connect your phone, entertainment system, information, on and on and on. So no shortage of fun things to play with. Okay, this is not that important, but I really like how the center has 2 folds on here. I just think anyway, okay, that doesn't matter, but it's really cool. So that's fun. I enjoy that quite a bit personally. Up top, you're also going to have a sunroof, so that is nice as well. I'll be totally straight with you. The days you will need a sunroof are not that many days, but but it's fun to have. I enjoy playing with it quite a bit. As far as interior condition goes, it's really, really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. So very, very nice interior. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for our video. Yes, yes, I know. There we go. So while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lots. So we go down quite a ways that way, and then we go down quite a ways that way as well. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33, almost 34 years now, which you don't have to know that, but I feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. You know, we didn't just start up last year and we're doing our best. Anyway, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like rust all over your metal pieces, if there's like spider webs and junk all over everything and it just looks old, then I'd ask a couple more questions. That being said, this looks great, very, very well taken care of. I'm not seeing rust all over anything, so that's a great sign. There is a little bit of dust on here. However, I don't know if you can see in the video, but you can see like fingerprints, handprints on a couple things. So basically people have been looking at it, taking care of it. It's not just been left to rot alone in the backyard forever. So good stuff under here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here, but we'll get up and under it tomorrow and check out everything once again here in person. But I'm excited for you. So this is your new Mazda.